No, I need to talk to some people that's waiting on God to do something that He promised. Then look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's already done. Now praise Him like it's already done.
Mountaintop Network
there with our motivational minutes because we stay in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. If you have not done so already, go out today on Amazon.com and get a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. That is my life story, my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, there is so much going on in the world right now. It's too much going on. You have Charlottesville a few weekends back. And now we have Hurricane Harvey, and we're sending our love and our support and our prayers down to our family in Houston, Texas. And if there's anything that you can do, anything that you can send and donate, please do your part and not just watch this thing unfold on television. And then we have all of the pandemonium and the chaos happening in the American government right now. And then many of us have our own personal trials, our own personal tests and losses and adversities, and we're throwing our hands up saying, God, where are you? Are you missing in action right now? And God is sending me a question as I meditate and talk to Him. And He's saying, where are my soldiers at? Where are my soldiers at? And I know the preposition is at the end of that question. I don't care. God is calling for His soldiers. This is not the time for us to buckle at the knees. This is not the time for us to waver in our faith or to second guess whether or not God is going to do what He said He's going to do. God is saying, I've always been there and I am still here, but now I'm calling on you. It is time for us to put on the armor of God, to strap on that breastplate of righteousness, and to put on that belt of truth, and to do what Red T tells us to do every morning, and to march with Him, to march with God. God is not looking for the whiners. He's not looking for the complainers. He's not looking for the people who talk a good game, but they're not really doing anything at all. Are you doing something to help the people of Houston, Texas? Are you doing something to fight the good fight for folks in Charlottesville and around the world? God is calling on His soldiers to march with Him right now. That is the challenge and the charge today, family. Instead of complaining and whining and watching things happen from the sidelines, it is time to get in the fight, put on your armor, and march with God as a soldier in His army. Family, this is Crystal M. Adair with our Motivational Minutes. And of course, I want you to go out and grab a copy off Amazon.com of my book, Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. And finally, a shout out to Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
You're
This is
listening
Claudette
to
from Russell
Multi
Apparel,
Top
where we
Network
specialize custom
Radio.
designs t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Willie?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light.
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Oh, no. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make it to my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know where y'all at. And if you don't, let me just go ahead and get your mind revitalized. You right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, and I'm so glad to be here with the people. It's the last day of August 2017. Washington Redskins, they go down to Raymond Stadium to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We gonna talk about it. Steven Strasburg, he got hot last night, y'all. Yeah, Southwest. We gonna talk about it. So I want you to lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me. We live, y'all. It's a sports revival. Let's go, y'all. Yeah, man, I'm so glad to be here with the people this morning, man. Hold on, wait a minute, I ain't finished. Hold on. We live, y'all. I'm so glad to be here with the people this morning. I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. You got to come to the sports revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Man, I want to say good morning to the people, man. The lovely Stacy Williams, we see you. We appreciate you so much for tuning in. Big brother Joy Sutton in the house, y'all. Richmond finest. They can't do it alone. Wake up, everybody. Good morning to big brother L.W. Williams. We see you, Chain. Appreciate you so much. for tuning in to Big Brother Gerald McFarland Jr., man. Always a pleasure, man, to have you tuning in with us. Good morning to you, man. Big Brother Dorian Brown, he came to get down. Yeah, man. Always a pleasure. And Big Brother Norm Johnson down there, y'all, in Raleigh doing this thing in the atmosphere. Hey, Norm, we need to hook up, man, get you going, man, because you know I got a lot of listeners down there in that Raleigh and that North Carolina, Durham area, that triangle, man. They loving the sports revival. And I love the people, too. Big Brother Brian Jefferson, man. Good morning to you, man. Good morning, man. Big Brother Randall Martin, that 85 South Redskin fan club in the ATL, y'all. We see y'all in the house. Good morning. And Big Brother Kevin Coon, man. I appreciate that brother so much, man. I appreciate you so much, Big Brother Kevin Coon. Big Brother Eric Stoudemire, good morning to you. Good morning, Big Brother. So welcome to the Sports Revival, man. New face in the place. Man, get your mind revitalized. And good morning to the lovely Claudette May, y'all. That's Rucker Apparel. I'm still, yeah, and listen here. I need to see somebody put one of them t-shirts up for Rucker Apparel. I need to see one. Can I get one? Is there one? Football season time. Have Rucker Apparel on your mind. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to jump in, talk a little bit of sports with me, but you know, we got to jump straight out the gate and get funky like a monkey with it. You know, usually I start the show with a little talk about it and everything and stuff. And I know y'all's like, damn, Rev, you ain't been doing the talk about lately and stuff. Well, it's a whole lot of stuff going on in the world today. And you know, sometimes I guess the talk about don't mean too much or nothing to the Rev. You know, am I wrong for feeling that way? I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, which I want to talk about? Lil Usher? Which I want to talk about? I'm just saying. It's nothing really to talk about. I mean, it is some things to talk about, but it ain't no things to talk about. Right? Good. Okay, good. Listen here, man. The Celtics and the Cavs completed Kyrie Irving trade. Okay, it's done. According to ESPN, Adrian Wojnarowski, the Boston Celtics will send an additional future pick to the Cleveland Cavaliers to complete the Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas trade. The deal was in jeopardy due to Thomas' injury hip. Well, I mean, what did they think was going to come of that? I'm just saying. And we talked about this when they had actually you know, got this thing started. And I kept saying, you know, what about this injury that this young man had? It was a reason that the Boston Celtics just threw their hands up with Isaiah Thomas. Don't nobody go out there and do what you did for a team for them to just turn their back on you just like that. I'm just saying. I don't see how they let that go down like that. But anyway, they traded them off, and what they did for compensation was they sent them some additional pick. And I mean, at the end of the day, who got the better deal of this? You know, who came out on top with this Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas trade? Who will have the better record at the end of the day when it's all said and done for? I mean, you know, we can look at this and talk about this all you want, but at the end of the day, though, you know, some people say it was an even trade. I say nah. I say the Boston Celtics, they done elevated their roster. They already had a lot of pieces around Isaiah Thomas, okay, to do his thing. Now, and how could I say it? He was a good player, very special talent. Numbers went up every year. You can't take anything away from the young man. But his limitation, his size is a limitation. But now you have a big body Kyrie Irving that goes to the hole, that can shoot outside, that can go inside. And so what you see now is a Boston Celtics team that could contend. And I done heard some people say, oh, well, it's time for the Wizards to step up now because the East is wide open. No, the East is not wide open. And hell no, the Wizards ain't going to make no type of noise in the Eastern Conference where we going to be like, ooh, look at the Wizards. Ooh, look at the Wizards. Let's stop fooling ourselves. Let's not forget that the Washington Wizards really didn't make any off-season moves. What, Tim Frazier? Oh, what the hell? Come on, man. We ain't had no draft picks. Ernie traded them all away for players that ain't even on the damn bench right now, nor out of the roster. So at the end of the day, don't feed me this, oh, this the time for the Wizards to step up. And no, because Boston just became a whole lot better than what they were already. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers, well, they gonna have some things they gonna have to worry about and deal with along the way. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion to the whole situation. But the deed is done now. Again, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, the Boston Celtics will send an additional future draft pick to the Cleveland Cavaliers to complete the Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas trade. So at the end of the day, it's a done deal. So, okay, woo. And I think Cleveland is sending a 2020 second round pick to Boston for Kyrie Irving. How is it? Boston is sending Cleveland, I should say. So, now, how this all work out, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it did, because Boston had picked that pick that they sent to the Cavaliers. They picked that up from Miami. So at the end of the day, I really say Boston got the upside of this. Cleveland Cavaliers, you take away LeBron James for that team, they're not the same team. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe they could be bracing themselves for LeBron James, get ready to go to Los Angeles or wherever the hell he want to go to. Kevin Coon say the only thing with Boston is that they lost most of their role players. No, I wouldn't really say that, man. They still got with the brother Smart, who was playing. They had a couple of other more pieces, man, on that team that kind of helped make that Boston Celtics team work. And when you think about it, that's a good point, though, Kevin Coon. A lot of their role players, but how could I say, Boston had a starting five bench in itself. Now, I'm not just saying they was the greatest contender starting five bench, but they could be a starting five. Or damn near at least three of them could be starters. So at the end of the day, I don't think Boston really lost too much of a step. And what was lost, Kyrie Irving can fill the void of three players. With his ability to score, his ability at times, when he wants to play defense, he's a good defensive player. But don't expect Kyrie Irving to be playing defense 24/7 for full 4 quarters. We not going to see that. I'm just saying. But anyway, though, y'all, we sitting live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. I feel good, y'all, on a Thursday. We sitting live talking all that good sports, man. I'm so glad to the people. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. Come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But look, though, let's take a break. And when we come back, y'all, we going to talk about the Nationals, man. Steven Strasburg, he did something amazing and special, y'all, for the second time in his career. We going to talk about it, y'all. It got funky like a monkey down in Southwest. Y'all ready? Lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me, y'all. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all make sure y'all go share the post with the people. Let them know we live, y'all. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. Let's go, y'all.
Also, we got a shot going out to my nigga Brian and Big Squeaky in the back. You up to here now. Put your hands in the air, say you dare, yeah.
Specialized custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minute.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today, 703-743-4556, and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Tell it to the young, I'm telling it to the old. But you got to let that burgundy go fill up your soul. Burgundy go! Here we stand, 2017, big draft day.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all, we sitting there live right here in Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, y'all on Twitter, and Sport Revival on Facebook. Rev T Sports Revival on Facebook and Sport Revival on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all go give a follow and say what y'all. I feel good, yeah. Y'all know that crank right there. Come on. Y'all share the post. Share the post. 703-763-4979 is the number. Before we went to break, we were sitting there talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics, the trade that went down. It's completed now, y'all. Boston Celtics, they done sent some extra draft picks to compensate for what's going on with the injury of Isaiah Thomas, the hip injury, little Isaiah had. But we sit there live, though, y'all, right here at Mountaintop Network Radio. And we got to talk about things when they happen in the DMV. Good things. I get happy. You get happy. We all get happy. And yesterday, they was happy as hell in Southwest. And I know Steven Strasburg was happy in Southwest. Hell, I know the whole national organization was happy in Southwest. Yesterday, the youngster, well, he not a youngster. He coming up in the ranks. I'm coming up yonder. Well, during the Wednesday midday game, they had, I guess, out there in Southwest, the Nationals played host to the Marlins. And, well, they went and did what they needed to do. As far as one, defending home field, playing host, and two, as far as extending their lead in the National League East. They did so with the help of right-hander Steven Strasburg, who went out there and pitched the perfect game. And on top of that, he hit a home run. And that's the second time that Strasburg has did that in his career. And so congratulations to him. And the thing about it is, it's a good feeling to see Strasburg out there doing his thing like he doing. And you got to give a lot of credit to Dusty Baker, working around injuries, trying to keep this team together for the most part through all types of weather, and resting players when he feel needs to be rest. And I talked about this thing with the Washington Nationals. I've talked about this over and over again. At this point right now, what the Washington Nationals are doing as far as the regular season, I'm not too much concerned about. But what I like to see come October, I like to see a healthy Washington Nationals bullpen, a healthy Washington Nationals dugout. And if Dusty Baker has all those things behind him to look over and to make sure that they go in the right direction, I believe that the Washington Nationals can go all the way to the World Series. So congratulations to the Washington Nationals for what they did last night in Southwest. But most of all, congratulations to Steven Strasburg for his second shutout of his career. You know, they don't come every day. They don't come every day. And it's just good to see where this young man that came from and the things that he's been going through as far as injuries over the last couple of years. Just to see him come out with a performance like this, it's very well received. Not only by the fans, but by the organization, that we're moving in the right directions. And moves that they made with Steven Strasburg, even when he complained about it, I think Mike Rizzo did it in the best of his favor. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did just say that. And the thing about it is, you know, when you look at this, you know, that's what superstars do. That's what superstars do. And so hats off to them, and let's hope and continue that the Nats stay on this path. They out there right now, so I mean it's no turning back. It's no turning back. They're going to lead the division. They're going to beat the National League division, the East. They're going to do it. That's not the question. But the question is, and I hate to bring this up to y'all, Bryce Harper. And the thing about it is, you know, that injury to his knee is starting to be more serious than what people are trying to put out there in the atmosphere. You know, will he come back this year? You know, and the thing about it, you know, how could I say it, man? Harper, he suffered a bone bruise, and he hyperextended his left knee, slipping on the wet first base early in this month in Nationals Park. We all know how this went down. And the thing about it is, you got to do what's best for the organization, one, but you also got to do what's best for Bryce Harper. And as much as they would need him, as much as it would be nice to have Bryce Harper in that lineup, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And don't get me wrong, it's still time for him. You know, we talking about October. And we looking at the end of August, the first week of September we coming into. Okay, he got a good month to try, a month and a half to see if he can get it going. But the thing is that they said he will be able to play again this season. Well, I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to his career? Is it worth it to the organization to put a man out there that's not 100%? You know, so I mean, I commend the Washington Nationals the way that they handling this. And I said this earlier. You know, they had to kind of calm Steven Strasburg down a little bit to let him know how things going on. So at the end of the day, I mean, we got to keep an eye on that. Good morning to Big Brother Lewis Dickens. We see you, man. Big Brother Joseph Sakino, we see you. Scott Olsenak, we see you this morning. Sean Finette, what's going on, cuz? Oh, good morning to you. Appreciate it. Y'all take a moment to go share the post with the people. 703-763-4979 is the number. Good morning to lovely BJ, Barbara Clay. We see you, mama. Appreciate you so much. You a Cowboys fan, but I still love you so much. I'm going to pray for you, though. Lord, help her, Lord. Lord, save the lovely BJ, Barbara Clay. Lord, let her come on over to the Redskins side to get her mind revitalized, baby. But I appreciate you so much, mama. For Tony, I see you supporting me. I appreciate you so much. That just tell the people something when you got Cowboys fans supporting the Rev T Sports Revival and liking it. And I appreciate them. I appreciate all the people so much. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to call in, talk a little bit of sports. But what we going to do, let's go ahead and take this break. When we come back off a break real quick, y'all, we going to keep rolling with this thing here, y'all. A lot of sports we got to get out the way. In this shootout, we gonna jump straight on into this NFL Redskin Power right here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio. Listen here, where the people's voices can be heard. Y'all feel good on Thursday? Come on, march with me. Let's go, y'all. We be right back.
Hey, you beat my plow when I yo. Hey, but come on with it, yo. I get down with the plow. Hey, well, I'm the nigga hooter. I do the get down with the party. I said, now I be the rapper and I do the get down with the party.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Rucker Apparel.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal and Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minute.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. Here have you in your car making you feel like you a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Nation. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. Yes. You got to let that burgundy go fill up your soul. Burgundy go.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, baby. Y'all know what time it is when y'all hear that music. It's official, well, because I made it. It's unofficial because the haters hate it. But one damn thing for sure, they damn sure can't duplicate it. It's the Redskin Power right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio, Rev T Sports Revival. We talk about everything and anything with the shadiggity bop and the shadiggity bang that's making the people's ears ring coming out of Ashburn, y'all, that is. Richmond, wherever they be at. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me. Let's go chase the Washington Redskins against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then go hit it around a little bit of the NFL. I want to say good morning. The big brother Julius Valentine in the house. Juju, get busy one time, y'all. That diesel reloaded, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, September 10th, out in FedEx Field, we gonna get that. I don't even think I'm going inside the game. We just gonna party outside at the diesel. Y'all should be there, and don't be squared. Because we gonna get funky like a monkey in the atmosphere. Good morning to the lovely Joan Brown this morning. We see you. Hey, good morning to you, mama. We appreciate you so much for tuning in. As always, we want y'all to share the post with the people. Share the post. Let them know what we doing here. God willing, y'all, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. We went on the air an hour late this morning, y'all. We went on at 10 this morning, but we got to give the people what they want. Got to give the people what they want. Right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's a sports revival. But listen here, though, y'all. Tonight, the Washington Redskins, they got to go get funky like a monkey, y'all, with these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, man. Yeah, and the thing about it is, I know some of y'all thinking a little bit too hard into this scenario than what it need to be. Okay? Y'all thinking too hard on this scenario. Josh Doctson, will he play tonight? We talked about this yesterday. It'd be nice to see the youngers get some more reps in, but, you know, do you want to risk him getting injured? Do you want him to aggravate that hamstring any more than what it already is, and while he's in the healing process? Junior Gillette, will they give Junior some snaps with the second team tonight? For what I understand, first team defense, they're not going to play. But it's a possibility with Phil Taylor going down that you might see that first team defense at least for maybe 1 or 2 series, just to see how that defensive line is working without the presence of Phil Taylor. I'm just saying, this is just me thinking, things that I like to see, that I put out in the atmosphere, and I want to hear from you. 703-763-4979 is the number you want to call in, chime in, talk a little bit of sports with me this morning here on a Thursday. We talking the Washington Redskins going down to Raven Stadium to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A couple of old Redskins down there, Deshaun Jackson, Chris Baker, and we won't see them on the field playing tonight. We'll see them on the sideline eating sunflower seeds, but as far as them really playing, we're not going to have the benefit of seeing that. And so don't be going looking for any more, we going to get back at Chris Baker, we going to get back at Deshaun Jackson for leaving the Redskins. No, that's not happening. Same thing I told you all when it came to the Cincinnati Bengal game. Don't be looking for these little more I'm going to get back victories. It's not happening. It's a preseason game with the second and third string teams playing. A lot of young men out there trying to make the roster right now. If they're not able to make the Washington Redskins roster, then they're trying to put some good film and tape out there of what they can do with their abilities with the playing time that they're getting. If you joined us yesterday, we were sitting here talking about the who should stay, who should go, who they should keep on this roster. Well, this is what this game is really about. When you look at it, the full preseason game of the season, of the preseason that is, and the final preseason week that is of the NFL. This is a chance for a lot of teams to evaluate talent, to see where their weakness is as a team and who could contribute to make what they're weak at as a team a little bit stronger. Who that they could pick up and develop along the way. And the thing about it is, you know, let's be real careful about this thing when we talk about the practice squad. If you was here with us on episode 242 of Sports Revival, you would have heard me say that, you know, okay, for granted, they extended the practice squad, I think, was it the 10 people now that they can put on the practice squad, if I stand correct, which is a good thing. It really is a good thing, but hey, also it's a bad thing as well. Because what you'll find is that those people that they put on the practice squad, they can be claimed off of waivers and picked up. Just like that. So the chances that you take of, oh, I might put this veteran player on waivers, or I might put this youngster that we believe in or have some open promise with, not on waivers, but on the practice squad, then you take the risk and the possibility of someone else picking them up and bearing the fruits of the labor of their talents. I keep saying, and I said this yesterday, and I stand on it, we're going to need some depth at the defensive line. We're going to need some more depth, I think, in my eyes, at the running back position. We're going to need some more depth, in my eyes, at the offensive line position. I don't think Sean Laval is worth keeping on this roster. I'm just saying, you know, players like how could I say it? Ziggy Hood, in the second year in this system, you would expect more of him. And that's not to say, oh, they gonna cut Ziggy Hood. But what has he done for me, you know, to say, hey, I'm gonna stick around. Here you brought in Phil Taylor here, and you couldn't go past him. But you've been in this system, though. And I don't care about, Greg Manusky knew, same system, just a little bit tweaking the scheme. Let's call it for what it is. It's not like they just switched to the 4-3. We was all hoping and praying for that. That they switched to the 4-3. That didn't come to light. So at the end of the day, you ask yourself, you know, those are the things that we need to pick up. And I know everybody talking about the dude from Cleveland, Hayden or whatever guy. Oh, okay, so he already got picked up. So stop talking about that. Pittsburgh already picked him up. And a lot of times when you see players released like that, don't fool yourself. They like to try to stay in the division against the team that they was playing against with before, so they can go back and get their rocks off on them and say, see, I told you shouldn't have let him go. I mean, let's talk about the scenario, the landscape of this Washington Redskins and the scenario of where the depth is. Where do they need depth? Where do they need more help at? I'm comfortable with the secondary right now. I'm comfortable with the safeties right now. But I'm concerned about this defensive line. And I would like to see them pick up some more depth at that. The linebackers, we got a pretty good talent core of linebackers. Got some youngsters coming up. Joey Sutton just pulled up a good point. He say he can't wait to see how Nico Marley will play tonight. The young'un been having a good training camp. If anything, he'll get picked up and they at least put him on special teams. Good morning to my brother and my good friend, y'all. That's the Reverend Leroy Clay. Pastor Clay in the house. Appreciate him so much. Divine Love. Good friend of the family. Good friend of mine. He got some stories to tell you about Tavon Fennell. And I appreciate you and I love you so much, brother. I appreciate you tuning in. Right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio. Rev T Sports Revival. We sitting there talking Washington Redskins going against these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to hear from you all. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Good morning to Steph Lover. We see you, cuzzo, in the house. Good morning to you, mama. Always a pleasure to have you tuning in right here on the Rev T Sports Revival. I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. I don't want no line, and I damn sure don't want to talk to no people that be signifying, y'all. But listen here, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, y'all, we gonna keep rolling with this live right here. It's the mountain. I said it's the mountain. right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all feel good on a Thursday? Come on, march with me. Let's go, baby. Ow!
Waited for all my life, can't wait to see you. Your pretty little thing to hold you. When I look into your eyes, my pretty sunshine, 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 pretty little sunshine, baby, sunshine, there you are, sunshine, sunshine.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minute.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today, 703-743-4556, and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you, and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Nation. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. But you got to let that burgundy gold fill up your soul. Burgundy gold. Now, here we stand. 2017. Big draft day. Yes. What happened on?
Yeah, we in live, y'all. Right here at Mountaintop Network Radio. It's a sports revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people, y'all. Thursday, August 31st, 2017. Last month, last day in August, y'all. Going into September, getting ready for that football. I'm so glad to be here with the people. 703-763-4979 is the number. Good morning to Big Brother Hugh Salters. We see you, man. We appreciate you tuning in. Big Brother Hugh be listening to the Sports Revival at the wee hours in the morning, man. We appreciate your viewer and listenership, Big Brother Hugh. We appreciate that so much for the people. I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. I don't want no crying, and I damn sure don't want to deal with the people that be signifying. Everybody that's 100, and I appreciate the people so much. But around in the NFL, though, y'all, they got a lot of games tonight. On the Thursday night, they look like they just trying to get them all out the gate so they can get ready for this regular season. You got the Philadelphia Eagles going to visit the New York Jets at 7 o'clock. All these are 7 o'clock games right now that I'm calling out. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars going against the Atlanta Falcons. You got the Cincinnati Bengals. They playing a visit down there to Indianapolis against the Colts. And then you have the, what do you call the Rams now? The LA Rams or the San Diego Rams playing against the Packers. And then you got the Detroit Lions going up against the Buffalo Bills. And at 7:30, you had the Pittsburgh Steelers going to see the Carolina Panthers, along with the New York Giants. They going to play against the the New England Patriots. And then you got the Redskins at 7:30 against the Buccaneers, and then also at 7:30 the Dolphins against the Vikings. That's an 8 o'clock game. The Ravens against the Saints, an 8 o'clock game. The Cleveland Browns against the Chicago Bears, 8 o'clock. Tennessee Titans against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Arizona Cardinals, they go face the Denver Broncos. The Seattle Seahawks go face the Los Angeles Raiders. And then last but not least, these Chargers, y'all. That's what I'm trying to confuse. What do we call? Is it the Chargers or the Los Angeles Chargers? That's what we call the new team now. I'm thinking the Rams. I get confused. You know, everybody love LA, and they call the Rams. What they call the Rams? The Los Angeles Rams, right? Why y'all ain't say Rev? Hold up, wait a minute. I know, I love y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all so much. A lot of good games in the NFL. And if people, you know, they say, oh, man, this game don't mean nothing. Yeah, it means something. It mean a whole lot for a whole lot of people. It mean a whole lot to see where they at. Where's this team at right now? You know, where they going to go? You know, the Washington Redskins, we picked up Jonathan Allen in the first round with the 17th overall pick. Then we was blessed to get Ryan Anderson, outside linebacker, with the second round pick, 17th pick. And then in the third round, it was like the Washington Redskins, they was hot with the number 17, Fabian Monroe. You know, in the later round, Samaje Perine. And this person right here, and why I wanted to kind of call out the draft picks, because Monte Nicholson, safety, been having a good training camp, really hasn't really did anything to say, okay, I'm going to stand out and right now, but he's a good later factor, and you can see him being worked into that defense very much so this year. And then you can't forget about the tight end Jeremy Sprinkle. They picked him in the 5th round, 10th overall pick in the 5th round. And the thing about it, Jeremy Sprinkle has been doing a lot to contribute to the tight end core of the Washington Redskins. They seen flashes of his abilities and how he'll be able to help contribute in the long run. But what does this mean for a tight end like Mike Currier that's been on his Redskin roster over the last couple of years? That can catch the football, that can block, that can go out there and contribute. But when you bring in a piece of the puzzle like Jeremy Sprinkle, people like Currier, you know, you can kind of say, oh, man, it's time to say goodbye. And then when you look at this thing with Chase Roulier that they picked up, okay, playing the center position. And when you look at this, and when you look at the landscape of this scenario, guess what? He started to start right now. Chase Roulier, he started last week with the first team. So, you know, can you see how all of this is playing out for the Washington Redskins? You know, they picked up another safety, Josh Harvey Clemens. He could make some noise in the near future. Do you think they're going to let him go? No. They picked up Josh Ozzie, a cornerback, in the 7th round. You think they're going to let him go? No. They're going to sign him to the practice squad and hope that somebody don't claim him off of waivers. But as the year progresses, if they keep progressing in what they're doing in practice, you can see these young men be put in nickel and dime situations in that secondary. Wonder why I said I wasn't too concerned about the Washington Redskins and the depth that they had in secondary. In the secondary, these are the reasons why. But then you look at the 6th round pick, Robert Davis, okay, wide receiver, practice squad. He really hasn't made any type of noise that, to stand out to say, okay, hey, man, this is the answer, this is the for us coming up in the future. No, a work in progress. A work in progress. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of things to look forward with the Washington Redskins. Although that the offensive stars are not playing, I like to see Jay Gruden go out there and call a good, balanced football game. I like to see Jay Gruden getting some rhythm with calling these plays. If the Washington Redskins are going to have success and have a chance to get into the playoffs and contend for the Super Bowl, they're going to have a coach, one, that's in a good rhythm calling those offensive plays. Two, a defensive coach that's going to call a scheme that's not going to give up 5 or 6 yards a carry from the opposition running back. And three, Jay Gruden got to go out there and find a way to get his team motivated for the first quarter. Let's talk about it. Over Gruden's tenure, when have we really seen the first quarter or second quarter where the Redskins just came out on fire? That make you just say, damn, man, they looking real good. No, we've seen this Washington Redskins under Jay Gruden progress and get into a rhythm coming into the second half of the second quarter. Coming into the beginning of the third quarter is where you find the Washington Redskins picking up some momentum or putting points on the board. We have to see something different from the Washington Redskins. I don't care if it's the second string or the third strings playing. Excuse me. I don't care if it's Nate Sudfeld at the starting quarterback. I'm looking for this coach, Jay Gruden, and his defensive coordinator, okay, Greg Manusky, to go out there and both of them to call a balanced attack on the offense, Gruden respectively, and Manusky on the defense respectively. To go out there and call a balanced game. I don't want to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers second string offense out there gaining 4 and 5 yards of carries on our defense. No. Because a lot of those second string players that's on the Washington Redskins defense, they have great potential, if not could be starters on another team, or with the Washington Redskins burning somebody gets injured. So I like to see that happen when it comes to the Washington Redskins against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight at 7:30. For the people. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it tomorrow in the morning. I want y'all to tune in. It's Friday. We're going to recap how things went down with the Washington Redskins going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We done had a good show with the people. We kind of talk about what was going on with Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas. The trade is complete now. Boston sent Cavaliers a 2020 second round pick to compensate for Isaiah Thomas and his injury, just in case he can't come back. Jerry Sutton say before we get out of there, our D-line is truly a question mark. Does Bruce Allen trust or even listen to his scouting department? We have to look on waiver wire for a nose tackle to help our D-line. That's what I've been saying, Jerry, and I'm going to stand on that, and I appreciate you as always. And y'all make sure y'all go share the post with the people. Let them know what we doing here, y'all. Right here live, God willing, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. We don't go at 9. We going to go at 10 to blow your mind, y'all. We going for an hour. When regular season kick in, we going to shoot for the 2-hour show right here. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the big brother Stephen Atkins on the Inside Blitz. Make sure you go follow the lovely Crystal Adair, Motivational Minutes. Go to Amazon.com. Get that book, Therapy. It'll change someone's. It'll help change your life. And as always, go to Rucker Apparel. Go get y'all one of them personalized t-shirts.
made today. Y'all representing your football team, the Washington Redskins, or the team you support. Call Rucker Apparel today and Toys Auto Detailing. Man, go get your car detailed. Get ready to fall about it. Get your car looking good like Hollywood. And always a pleasure. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. I don't want no crime. And I damn sure don't want to deal with nobody that be signifying. Again, I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. It's been my pleasure to be here with the people. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Love somebody. Love somebody. And as always, don't be a Judas to your friend. Hey, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow on a Friday. Believe, baby. Believe, baby. March with me. Oh, let's go, y'all. Let's go.